Welcome to the KMT Line. I hope everyone is doing well. Well, first, let me apologize for taking so darn long to get this video out. It really should not have taken 3 months to get this done. But as you can see, there have been some significant changes, which is kind of a good thing. Also, let me thank everybody for the questions. Whenever I respond to somebody else's update, they always ask how I'm doing and where's my next video. And those people I want to thank very much. And I've actually gotten a couple of new subscribers over the last 3 months too, which is kind of a surprise, but a good surprise. Anyway, let me stop jiggling around with this new camera and show you what I've done, what updates are going on, and we'll get into it. Well, as you can see, I've got the narrow gauge track laid down and wired. And as you can also see that I've got a locomotive running on it. Now the track is still kind of dirty and there's still some iffy spots. But right now I've got it under control using my Arduino Mega controller, motor controller, and some software that I wrote that will control the locomotive. And so it allows me just to let it run in a, what I call an automatic mode, and it'll go back and forth up and down the layout. And that way I can let it go, run, and then I can be playing around with the standard gauge stuff. Now, sorry for the shakiness. I lost my old camera, so now I'm using my phone. I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out. But anyway, that is a major milestone for me. Nice update. And well, let's see what else I got going on. Now, if you recall, in one of the last updates, I talked about these sensors that I placed in the standard gauge track. And I have one down here and then several down at the other end. I think there's like 4 of them down at the other end. And that is basically that, so when I'm doing normal operations, I can see, I can see when I'm getting close to the end of the track. These sensors will then help me identify that I really am at the end of the track. And whenever a sensor is tripped, like this, it flashes that LED. And that's what I'll do, is I talked about having LED flash, letting me know I'm at the end. Now what I did with the narrow gauge is I also put the same sensors in, and you can see it right there. And there's one of these buried near the end of each of the tracks on the narrow gauge layout. So I have one there, and I have one up here as well. And what they do is when a locomotive or a freight car or whatever passes over it, it signals to the layout to stop and have the locomotive go in the opposite direction. And so I can basically set up all of the turnouts for different routes, and I can have the locomotive go up and down using different routes and come to different ends of the layout, stop, and then return. So add a little bit of interest. I could also, if I desire, pick up a car and then take it and move the car up and down the layout as well. So gives me a little bit of opportunity. It's something that goes on in the background while I'm playing around. And it being automatic, it also, some of the visitors that I have, my grandkids and great-grandkids, they'll be able to sit there and watch that thing go back and forth and have a lot of fun with it. Of course, the real big milestone is that the plywood that I've been lifting up and down doing the work on the wiring underneath is now screwed down to the framework. So I can no longer lift this up and do any wiring underneath there. So what I'll have to do now is start doing like everybody else and get on my back and climb underneath and do whatever wiring I need to do or work underneath. So that is a major milestone. That is a good thing. I guess next will be work on the backdrop. I have some paint. I don't know how much I have of it, but I have some paint. So I'll start painting the backdrop, and then I'll start painting the ground here before I start laying any kind of ballast or anything like that. As you can see, I've started working on the framework for the switch stands that will go here to, I have a set of switch stands that I had and can't wait to get them on them. But they won't come on until, for a very long time. But at least I got the framework for them and stuff. I like to do this, get this glued in place, and I'll have some end pieces here. So when I start doing ballasting and start dribbling glue all over the place, that it doesn't get underneath here and start messing with the control of the switch, the linkage of the switches and the turnouts. So that'll be next, and then painting, and hopefully it won't be too long for the next update. I know it won't be until the next year, but since hopefully I get this out here in the middle of December. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for understanding that, life goes on for me. It's been kind of busy. I've been retired for almost 10 years, and I still haven't figured out how I was able to work 48 hours a week and get things done around the house and enjoy any kind of hobby. It's still kind of a mystery even after 10 years. But thank you all for watching, and I guess I will see you next time. Bye.